Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for clicking on WDTV.com. I'm Brittany Hoke.
And I'm Matt Heckel, and here's the top stories we've been following here on 5 News. A fire destroyed an abandoned home near the Mon and Wetzel County line this morning.
That's right. It happened at around 2:30 at a home on the Mason-Dixon Highway. Crews weren't sure if it was Mon or Wetzel County. The home was covered in flames by the time crews got there and is considered a total loss. The Wadestown Volunteer Fire Department is handling the investigation. No word on if the State Fire Marshal's office will be called in. And in Santa Maria, Brazil, more than 230 people were killed when a fire ripped through a nightclub there this weekend, and the death toll could climb even higher as more than 100 people are still being treated at local hospitals. Witnesses say that a flare or possibly even fireworks lit by band members may have started the blaze. Officials say that the exact cause is still under investigation, but police believe that the band is the likely cause of that fire, and they are considering manslaughter charges.
And crews think they now know who started a fire that destroyed a Mon County home and killed a dog last week. Officials say the fire started in the living room of the Morgantown home 30 minutes after the owner left. When firefighters arrived on scene, both doors were locked and there was only one set of footprints leading from the home. Officials tell us they have not found anything suspicious at this time, and they suspect the fire started in a light fixture in the ceiling. And a home in Harrison County was burned to the ground last week. Luckily, nobody was home at the time. Officials say the house belongs to people from Ohio who stay there a few times a month. The residents have yet to be located. Now, there is no word on how that fire started, but neighbors told us it began in the back.
And an Upshur County man is facing child neglect and breaking and entering charges after police say he took his own children as hostages. Now, they also believe that he may have been on synthetic drugs. This started when a witness said that this man, 27-year-old Edward Williams, claimed that his brother had been shot, but they later found out that that wasn't true. Now, troopers were then called to the scene of a burglary on Boone Hole Road. That's where Williams allegedly stole several guns and threatened people inside. He then took the homeowner's truck and put his 2-year-old and 8-month-old sons inside. Officers arrived on scene, and that's when a standoff started. They were able to convince Williams to turn his kids and himself over to law enforcement. Several buildings, though, homes and the stolen truck, were damaged in the incident, but amazingly, no one was hurt. Williams' bond has been set at $500,000.
Well, a Morgantown man is in jail accused of having child pornography. 24-year-old Randy Tate Jr., the man you see on your screen, was arrested by sheriff's detectives Thursday. According to a press release, a forensic exam of Tate's cell phone was done after he was arrested for soliciting minors online last year. He is in the North Central Regional Jail under a $250,000 bond.
And authorities in Preston County removed about 100 animals from a home there last week after finding several dead and malnourished. The Dominion Post reports that those animals were seized last week after the Preston County Sheriff's Department was tipped that the animals at a home in Kingwood were not being properly cared for. When they went to the house, they found 8 dead rabbits, 1 dead dog, and other animals that were malnourished. Sergeant Root said that 61 chickens, 34 rabbits, 7 dogs, and 5 goats were seized Thursday and taken to a shelter. Root said that charges are pending against the owner of those animals, but he has not yet been identified. This is the second large animal seizure in the county since November.
Well, ExxonMobil has once again topped Apple as the world's most valuable company. Last week, Apple's stock tumbled more than 14% after the tech giant posted a disappointing profit report. Apple's market value is now $412 billion compared to ExxonMobil's $417 billion. Apple first surpassed Exxon in the summer of 2011. And let's take a quick look at what our newsroom's working on for tonight for First at 5. First up, we're going to have more on the fire early this morning that destroyed an abandoned home.
Plus, it appears that many college graduates these days are in jobs that they're overqualified for. And Chief Meteorologist Ken Meehan has a look at your first alert forecast. That's tonight on First at 5 and 5 News at 6.
Yeah, and that's what's making news today. Of course, be sure to tune in tonight for First at 5 and 5 News at 6 for the latest news and weather.
Yeah, until then, have a great day, everybody.